do not like this game this time. It's always so much fun, but man, am I paranoid. I'm glad that Matt won. With that being said, it sucks that he nominated two people out of my room. With that being said, it's great that he didn't nominate me. So I am torn. This whole situation is very bittersweet.
What is up? Oh shit, my hair is a mess today. So, next day we have Billy and Nathan on the block. I was totally down to just boot out Nathan, but I actually quite like him and I get along with him. And then that's a conflict because, there's Billy, who is, for all intents and purposes, my ride or die in this game. So I want them both to stay. So hopefully one of them can pull themselves off the block. I just do not want to be the replacement. So I'm just gonna kind of keep my mouth shut and whatever. I seem to be getting along with a lot of people really well, and people seem to quite like me. I think they like my energy. I think I am doing a good job at playing dumb. I mean, it's not necessarily an act because I have never played Big Brother and I am super nervous and I don't really know fully how this works, but at the same time, I do know what's going on. I am grasping everything. I know how to send in my diary entries and all that stuff. So some of the random comments that I've jumped out there of asking, oh wait, is this how I vote and all that stuff, hopefully that will throw enough people off. And yeah, so having a good talk with, I hope it's Trey. I hope it's not Tree because I don't want to be calling him Tree. I'm going to say it's Trey. This morning and Gray, like I feel like I get along well with Gray and Thomas and Quinn. So it's great. I just need to nail down sort of what their relationships are, and I need to start sort of pinpointing where I fall in any sort of hierarchy, and go from there. I think if I was looking at this game sort of big picture as like what I might be trying to do, I think it's that I want to sort of be that number. I want to be the person that people have their lines in. They're like, hey, like let's use Alex. Like Alex will play with us. He's a good loyal number, blah, blah, blah. The only thing is I don't want to be in that flipper spot, and I don't want to be that like wild card. I just want to sort of be that third, fourth person on the totem pole, so that, the head people are attacked and it's not me. And I think there's a few personalities already emerging. I think Daryl seems like he will be quite a strong personality here in terms of wanting to take charge. I feel like just by virtue, I feel like Gray is just going to be like a name that people are going to get drawn to. So I want to sort of like slip in behind them, almost like one of those like sucker fish. They clean the scales off of the big fish, and they get dragged along or whatever. But then they just hop off at the right time. So they get what they need, and then they just let the fish go and get dirty again. So I want to do that in a way to where I'm getting what I need, and then I'm letting people go, send them out of the house as they feel good. They're all nice and pretty. They've been cleaned. I get their pendant of life, and then I move on to the next one.
Does anyone know the best time for when you should start to second guess who your number one is in this game? Because the answer is there is no good time, but I'm currently having that time with Trey. Trey is taking the let's try and steer people away from the thought that you and I are working together idea way too far. It was cute. It was a little cutesy with Jeff when I was like, yeah, I played with Trey in a previous season, but he kind of burned me, so I'm looking for revenge. Like, that was sort of like, haha, okay. But then he's talking to Matt about potential replacement nominees if the veto gets used, and he says that it would be a huge move to get me out. Why would you say that, Trey? Like, last night we talked about how, he said to Matt that it was going to be a bad idea to evict me because of that deal he made with Daryl. So why on earth would you bring up, reintroduce that thought of getting me out to him when you already squashed that plan in his brain? Like, I don't think Matt's gonna put me up as a replacement nominee, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all to break the deal with Daryl. He's gonna piss off all of room 4. He'll piss off Daryl. He'll piss off me. But if I'm evicted, it won't matter because there's no battle back. And that's the thing about there not being a battle back. Because there isn't, then people are way more incentivized to lie, because they don't have to worry about that person coming back and, knowing that they lied to them. So I'm going to do my best to be skeptical through all of this and trust who I need to trust. And right now, Trey's pretty much all the trust that I have. I want him to win Veto. I think that he'll keep noms the same. If he doesn't, then obviously I'll probably be the replacement nominee. But yeah, those are my early morning thoughts.
What is up, guys? It is time to get to today's first Power of Veto competition of the game. The winner of the Power of Veto can veto one of the 2 nominations if they'd like from the head of household. For today's Power of Veto competition, you're going to be playing a game called B is for Big Brother, also known in the normal world as Scattergories.
Alright, I just completed the POV and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Little known fact about me, and don't tell the other house guests this, but I am a Scattergories champion. I do Scattergories tournaments, which is, first of all, nerdy and weird, but I love Scattergories. And if there's any competition I can succeed on in orgs, it's this one right here, because, it's what I do. I love it. And so if I do lose this challenge, first of all, it's going to be a huge blow to my ego, and I'm going to be devastated. Lots of tears will be shed. But I just feel like I have this one. It's like the host gave me this challenge to do well on. It's because they wanted me to stay in the game, and I feel like that's what's going to happen. So I don't know when results will be posted, and I'm excited to see what happens, but hopefully I can win that POV, secure myself, and then get off the block, because I don't want to be a week 1 boot. It's gross. No thanks. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm starting to actually make bonds in the game. It only took me being nominated and my position in the game to be first boot for me to finally talk to people. But I'm feeling okay. There's also the chance of there's a lot of returning players, so they might have bonds here and there while I'm just kind of a newbie. But if I can squeeze my way in there some way or another, that's what I gotta do.
What is up, guys? The Power of Veto results are in. All of the veto decision making will be due by 8 o'clock tonight. Everything via video like normal. I can use words, I promise. Winning this Power of Veto competition. Congratulations, Nathan. Nathan, you have won the Power of Veto.
Hello guys, so obviously I won the Power of Veto. I am stoked. I'm super happy. I won't be the first to boot, so yay, gay rights. But with this I do have to make a decision, and obviously without a surprise, I am going to be using this Power Veto on myself. So I do apologize, Matt, but you do have to put a replacement nominee, and I wish both Billy and the replacement nominee good luck, and that's all it is to it. I'm really happy I won POV, so good luck to both nominees.
Why the heck is Matt going for Quinn? I don't get it. Go for Robbie. If Matt is to be believed, which I think he is, he hasn't talked to Robbie, and the only benefit to Robbie so far is Kaylee's endorsement. Like what?
It doesn't matter what I do in this game, I am always going to be considered a threat. And I want to sit here and sit on my throne of good gameplay and say, oh, I'm just too good at this game to even play it. But I want to play it, damn it! I want to play this game! But I feel like I'm always under pressure to campaign for myself to stay. That's been this game, it's been 3 seasons past. It's like, I don't know what I have to do to feel safe. It's nearly impossible to do that. So anyway, what's happened today, Nathan wins Veto, of course. He's gonna pull himself off. And Matt, HOH, and Trey they've been talking, and Matt is now even more considering me to be the replacement nominee, which is really cool. apparently I've been rubbing people. I'm sweating. Look at this. I've been rubbing people the wrong way. Like, how? What have I done? What have I done? I've talked to everyone. I've been friendly. Maybe I'm talking too much. I don't know. I'll be interested to find out, though, after the game's over, because I feel like I'm being unfairly targeted. If you want to target me because I'm a returner, fine. Like, that's fair. I understand the reasoning. I would do the same if I were in Matt's position. But anything else, and I'm like, seems a little arbitrary and weird. So, Trey's my CI at the moment. I'm hoping that he'll be able to gain some insight into what Matt's ultimate plan's going to be, and hopefully talk him down from, putting me up. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that that he's not going to end up putting me up. Sorry, I was just rambling there because somebody walked past and I felt we were talking. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to have to campaign today, which I don't want to do, but that's this game, and I'm here to play. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, this is going to be really hard, Quinn. And like, my question is, like, with the people that I could potentially be pissing off, you don't have to mention any names, but would that cause a significant, in your opinion, why would you think that would cause a significant impact to my game, potentially?
Well, because I'll be honest, I've heard of a plan to target room 2.
Okay.
And because I think that there's a lot of people that felt secure in that plan.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were to, not target room 2, then they might be a little confused as to why, okay, well, I thought that was the plan and now it's not. And so that's a little odd. Also, I heard that there was a deal that you made with Daryl to keep room 4, my room, safe.
Okay.
And
that is correct. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And so by, reversing that and putting me on the block, whether or not I'm your target and you say that I'm not, but regardless of whether or not that's the case, because I think you have so many other options, especially since there's someone that you haven't even talked to at all, then you're going to ruffle so many less feathers by doing that. You're not going to go back on a deal that you made. And I think that protects your game. Like, that is, like, I'm trying to look out for you too, and for myself here.
No, for sure. Yeah. Okay. No, that's good to know. I really appreciate you being honest about that. And, yeah. Okay. I have a lot to think about.
Yeah. And another thing, like, assuming that I stay this week, I'm not gonna like ditch you and say, okay, well, I just wanted to say I wanted to work with him just so that I'd stay another week. Like, I will be in your DMs. Like, I really do want to work with you after this.
Okay.
So that's all I've got to say.
All right. Thank you so much, Quinn. I really appreciate you talking to me about it really quickly. So I'm not going to make this official quite yet, but I do have a lot to think about. So I'm going to take my time in this, and you'll know in about a few hours.
What's up, everyone? This is Matt DC. Here we go. So congratulations again to Nathan for winning the veto competition. That was some hard stuff, in my opinion. So congrats again. So with that said, with Nathan taking himself off the block, I'm going to put up in his place, I will be putting up Robbie. Thank you so much, y'all. Take care.
Y'all, I haven't taken a shower all day, but I just got to give y'all a DR video right now. I'm ecstatic that 2 people from my room are up, because of those 2 people, Robbie's gonna go home. Billy is untrustworthy. I haven't liked Billy since the start. Nathan, Robbie, Kaylee, they're all fantastic, wonderful people. Billy, so that's who's going home tonight. I'll do whatever I have to get him to go home. Okay, follow-up video, because this is just insane to me. The fact that Billy just told room 2, who has somebody else that he's on the block with, to vote for him, to evict him. Like he doesn't want to stay.
And I don't get it. If you don't want to stay, yeah, I'm not going to vote for you to stay in this house. You don't deserve to play Big Brother. I want somebody to get to the end of this game and win this game who deserves to win this game. Really?
Okay, so I am like fighting really hard to save Billy because I would be shocked if he stays. Everyone wants him out, it seems. Room 1, okay, so Zach just said that they're voting out Billy from room 1, so, and I know Shane wants Billy out too, so, Billy, I can't fucking save you. I am trying here, but it's the first vote, and I'm not about to demand anything. I've tried, and even the smallest lead that I'm getting, it's just not going anywhere. I'm really sorry, buddy. Give me your pendant.
So Robbie apparently threw my name under the bus. I don't know why. I have no idea. Trying to get me nominated, but even so, the votes are just not trending that way, and there's nothing I can do to make it stop.
You know, I'm sitting here thinking today's going to be a good day. Billy and Nathan's on the block, just like I wanted. Matt done it. Of course, Nathan wins veto, and Matt got the question who he should put up as a renom. And I heard Quinn's name, who's in my room, and I don't want Quinn up. So, I'm glad he done Robbie. I'm really glad he done Robbie. All from room 2. Room 2, I probably think Matt's targeting that room, and that's good for me. You know, Billy's going home tonight, most likely. Going to be evicted.
What's up, viewing party, diary room? It's nice to see you again. Hopefully this is the last time you hear from me tonight. I'm doing this before the votes come out, but as far as I can see, Billy's the one going home. The other guys seems to be nice and has a cute dog or whatever, so we're not voting him out. A few things of note that I wanted to update you on. Gray and I are kind of figuring out this game. So me, Gray, and Trey are going to work together for now on finding small pockets of influence, creating small alliances with 3 or 4 people in hopes to be able to impact how those people are voting and also look out for each other. That in the long run is going to bring us closer to the finals. And then me and Gray have talked about working with Carson on being our final 3 person. So Carson is someone I've met once randomly at a birthday party, and we're not friends on social media. We don't overlap. So hopefully there won't be any, big red flags for anyone else, and so we'll be able to kind of under the table work as a group of 3 and make it all the way to the finals. Hopefully we'll be running this house whether people see it or not. And so to keep you updated, me and Gray found our 3rd person in Carson, and then me, Gray, and Trey are going to try to influence this house and see if we can't keep the votes on our side. So stay up to date, and I'll see you tomorrow.
But yeah, so I don't know how much my phone call had to do with him just ultimately deciding that. It may have been Trey's and Eric's thing mostly, but I'd like to think that I did at least a little bit to keep myself. It's been a super stressful day. I'm really happy that I'm staying. I think Billy is the consensus to go home this week, so that's my vote, and I can breathe for a little bit. Tomorrow's a new day, and there's no telling what's going to happen. Also, a lot of these DRs are coming from my car. I don't know why. It's probably going to stay that way, honestly. This is where I have where I can think best when I'm going somewhere. So, that's all.
I'm voting to evict Billy.
Sir, it's late. I vote to evict Robbie. I just want to ensue a little bit of chaos, even though he's not going to go home this week. Bam.
I am voting for Billy to be evicted tonight. Sorry, Billy.
Hey Josh, I cast my vote to evict Billy.
I vote to evict Billy.
Hey viewing party. So the time's come to unfortunately make a decision to remove someone from the house, and unfortunately I've made the decision to vote to evict, what's his name again? Billy. I'm removing Billy. Best of luck.
I vote to evict Billy.
I vote to evict Robbie.
Tonight, I'm making my first ever eviction vote. my wife is watching me, like, she thinks I'm an idiot, because I might be. And so, but my first eviction vote is for Billy, which I hate. I taught him behave. Seems like a nice guy. He has an Australian accent, but my vote's for Billy.
Hello, I vote to evict Billy. Sorry.
I am voting to evict Billy.
Hi, Julie. You're looking lovely tonight. I vote to evict Billy. Sorry, Billy. Hi, Julie. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Jennifer, Darnell.
I vote to evict Billy. Sorry, Billy, but we haven't talked, so bye. I'm voting to evict Billy tonight. We'll see if that works.
Alrighty, guys, the votes are in. We are missing one vote, but the vote is inconsequential, so I will reveal the vote as to not keep you guys waiting all night for this result. By a 12-2 vote, Billy, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.